Multithreaded Support in 7ZA. I posted this first on server fault, but then I realized it probably belongs here. I'm trying compress a very large text file using 7ZA, P7zip, 9.20. The MMT option doesn't seem to have any effect. I've tried both MMT equals on and MMT equals 2. This is an 8-core machine. One person suggested adding M0 equals LSMA2 as an argument, but that just gives me _invalidarg. Does anybody know how to make this work? This has no effect. And this fails with an error.
According to set compression method, switch #zip multithread 7zip manual and documentation, MT defaults to on, so there's no need to specify it at all. However, 7zip's implementation of the deflate algorithm doesn't support multithreading, as you have already discovered. Only uses one core, but .zip files compress every file individually. When compressing several files, the multithreading option compresses one file per core at once. Try it and you'll see that. We'll use all available N cores. If you want to speed up the compression of a single file, you have two choices. Split up big file in chunks. Use a different compression algorithm. For example, 7zip's implementation of the bzip2 algorithm supports multithreading. The syntax is. Also, the syntax error is caused by your attempt to use the LZM algorithm for a .zip container. That's not possible. The possible algorithms for .zip concateners are deflate, 64, bzip2, and no compression. If you want to use the LZM algorithm, use a .7z container. This container also handles the following algorithms: ppmd, bzip2, deflate, bcj, bcj2, and no compression.
This is an old question, and not the answer to the specific question, but an answer to the spirit of the question, using all cores to compress a zip format. PIGS, parallel gzip with .zip option. This will give you a zip-compatible file 7x faster for same compression level. A quick comparisons of zip-compatible and non-zip compressors using single and multiple cores. Wall times on i7-2600K to compress 1.0 GB TXT file on Fedora 20. Wall times to decompress.
Verified and tested. To use multithreading on 7ZA, the parameter must be MMT hashtag, not MMT equals hashtag. Putting the equal sign makes it to ignore. How I had discovered. After I run 7Z without any parameter, it shows the info about parameters. On switches it say MMT N, not MMT sadface N. So if I understand well, the parameter you are typing MMT equals 2 may be miswritten and may be MMT2, without the equal sign. Not sure if I understand well, my English is really poor. By the way, why you use 7ZA instead of just 7Z? So to test the parameter, I run a set of commands to do benchmarks, and that confirmed the typo error on some documentation. The correct parameter must be typed without the equal sign. Command to do a benchmark with 7Z with only one thread, 7ZB MMT1. Command to do a benchmark with 7Z with only two threads, 7ZB MMT2. Command to do a benchmark with 7ZA with only two threads, 7ZAB MMT2. Command to do a benchmark with 7ZA with only one thread, 7ZAB MMT1. There is no equal sign on the parameter MMT hashtag, neither for 7Z nor 7ZA.
Just use MMT N+1. For example, MMT2 is for one thread, MMT9 is for 8 threads.
Check.